Hi everyone and welcome. I'm excited to get started with these messages for you from who? From your higher self. The part of you that has the big picture perspective, if you will. Okay? So these are going to be messages about your situation right now. Whatever that situation is that you're thinking of in your mind, we're going to channel some messages from your higher self. So if you're not subscribed to the channel already, go ahead and hit subscribe and choose whichever of these three piles that you feel the most drawn to. You can find that timestamp for your group in the description box below, and I will see you there with your message. Welcome, group number one. I have to say, I really love this card that you were drawn to today. Messages from your higher self. Someone here, you could be attracted to Egyptian life, if you've had a past life in Egypt, if that's something that you believe in, or you could have a tattoo like this on you if you've chosen this or something that you've considered in your life before. It feels like there's also a place in the world, even if it's not Egypt, a place in the world that your heart is very attracted to, attached, that you're called to. You are also the star in someone's eye. I feel like someone in this group has a very close relationship with their parent. Let me know if that's you in the comment section. It's coming through really strongly, okay? But let's get these messages from your higher self. And if you are not subscribed to the channel already, go ahead and hit subscribe so you don't miss videos like this, all right? Let's see. We have time. So this is about your situation, whatever you're thinking of right now, that we're going to get the messages from your higher self about. You are trying too hard. Give it time. Could be an earth sign if you're here in this pile, right? But this could really be anyone trying too hard. You really want something to work out. You're really attached to something. You're envisioning something, but you're too caught up on the details of this situation. If we're talking about manifesting, right? Popular word now. But if we're talking about that, we have to do what? We have to let go of the outcome. We have to know the desire, but we have to let go of the details of the way that it comes to us. Okay? So that's also a message that this is going to unfold for you. This is going to happen. This is possible. This is in alignment with your truth. But you have to give it time. And really what your higher self is letting us know is that you are giving yourself time, because it's never the universe that can't deliver right now. But sometimes we need time. Even if we don't think that we want time, it might seem like that's the last thing that we want because we want it to happen right now. But would you really be prepared for whatever this is if it happened right now? Well, the answer, if we look deep within, would probably be no. Because your higher self, again, with that big picture perspective, is giving you time. So be patient with yourself. Let's look at tarot cards next. Let's get those out here. You got the Knight of Wands. So that's a fast moving energy. Are you rushing into something? Definitely again here with the travel and even Egypt or far off lands from where you are. Exploring a new culture, exploring new places and people. Because look, you have the Knight of Wands right next to the Page of Wands. Maybe you want to take a trip, but more planning needs to happen, because the Knight of Wands is kind of, it can be a careless, reckless energy sometimes. Getting a little too excited and running off with something quickly, letting your imagination run off with you maybe. Page of Wands can also be about immaturity, something that needs to grow more. It's not ready yet. Okay, there's something here with time, but don't walk away from it. Don't give up on it, because you got the Eight of Cups in reverse. You might be getting frustrated with something and thinking, well, if it's not now, then it's just never, so I'm going to just walk away. But that's not the message from Spirit. Don't walk away. Yeah, don't give up. Nine of Wands. Don't give up on yourself, on your situation, on this person if they are worthy. We are all worthy, but are they showing up worthy for you right now? Would be the question, right? Okay. 2 of Wands is in the reverse. You don't need to decide on something new. You don't need to shift your direction. You just need to be patient. And then we also have the Strength card. And we have the 2 of Pentacles. Let's put that there. Okay. So we've got Strength card. So whatever this is, again, there's strength to this. You can be certain in yourself. You can be sure of yourself. Your higher self is sure of you and sure of your strength. Your higher self wants you to feel confident. Look at all this yellow that's cropping up in your reading here. But you don't need to change direction. You don't need to go back to the drawing board and create a whole new plan. You just need to give this time to mature, whatever this is, whether it's a relationship, a person, a conversation, a place that you want to travel, something that you want to make happen. But look at this with the 2 of Pentacles. This is about you're trying too hard. Don't bite off more than you can chew. Don't try to balance things that can never come into balance. Don't put too much weight on yourself. Don't put the cart before the horse. This is the energy that Spirit is bringing through for me. Okay? But whatever this is, again, it's going to strengthen and it's going to work out over time. And the time is valuable to you. The time is for you to be prepared to be in this energy so that you don't have to go backwards when you get there. So this card is meant to represent how your higher self sees you right now. And we've got Edward the 8th. Okay. So this, of course, is the king who abdicated the throne for the woman that he loved. But that's a big decision, right? So again, there's something here about not making a decision too hastily, but also not giving up on something that you love and something that you care about. One night can follow you for the rest of your life. So this is a big decision, so give it time. A king is nothing without the woman he loves. Don't give up on your passions and your strength. Make your own kingdom and choose your own family. Again, there's something here that you're going to be learning more about, is what your higher self wants you to know. And then we also have the card Imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. So again, the time is meant for you to develop yourself, develop a skill, prepare for the next phase of your life, picking up information just in your daily life, signs and synchronicities from Spirit along the way. They want you to envision something more, plan a little bit more before you rush out into the world. But again, with this card, this is someone who is still very fearless. This is someone who is strong, who is able to stand up for their own self and take any backlash that came with that because they made a powerful choice for themselves. So your higher self is letting us know that they envision you as this Strength card. They envision you as this card. There's a lot of love. There's a lot of power in your love for yourself. Like you are strength to your higher self. Very proud of you. And then we have the card 7 with Passion and Beetroot. There's quite a bit of red, so getting in alignment with your root chakra could be important for you right now. Again, there's something that you're passionate about, so they're encouraging you to not give up on it, but there's something that's kind of going to be reworked or reimagined. And our last card here is You Decide with the Woodland Pod Puck. When you give of yourself freely, you expand your energy. If you only give to get, it will feel like a burden or drain. Be genuine, give from the heart. Yeah, so there's definitely something here also from your higher self about making your choices, but making your choices from a genuine place, because this is a choice that you're not going to go back from, right? Whatever choice is coming up for you, again, don't go back to the drawing board, but do be prepared to stand in your strength and be sure about your choice. So overall, your message from your higher self is that they view you as someone who is strong and able to make this choice and withstand anything that comes after that. But you need some more time to visualize this, to create the future that you want for yourself in your mind before you see it unfold over the course of time. So the takeaway message is really to give yourself time. It's for you. It's not for the universe. It's for you. Okay, let me know what you thought, pile one, in the comment section, and don't forget to hit subscribe before you leave, and I look forward to seeing you in another video. Welcome, pile number two. If you are not subscribed to the channel already, go ahead and consider hitting subscribe so you don't miss videos like this. And let's find out what your higher self is wanting to tell you today. We have the card Power. So you're starting off strong. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. So if you chose this pile, you likely felt your intuition really strong. If you're here, there shouldn't have been a debate between the other piles about which one was for you. You should have felt this pull extremely strong. Others are asleep. You are awake. This is a message that Spirit is bringing through. Could be going through some kind of awakening process right now. But this is a message all about trusting your intuition and knowing that everything is direction for you. You're never out of your power. Whatever's going on in your life, you are never out of your power. Remember that, group two. Let's get your tarot. What does Spirit want to tell you? Your higher self. Six of Pentacles. Something about negotiation. The Tower. And remember, you can apply this to the situation that you're thinking of in your mind right now. Information on your situation from your higher self. You have the Page of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. So what you have going on here, first of all, is you've got options. You've got options. These could be work options, people options, places to live options. Maybe it's just what you want to eat today. You have options. You just have options. So your higher self just wants you to know that you're in the power. And if you liked something before, that doesn't mean that you have to stay there forever. You could definitely be going through a transitional period, changing up some things or some people or places in your life with the Tower. And also the Tower is there because your higher self is letting you know that you're always in power, okay? And your higher self is you, right? But on an ego level, if you're choosing to not walk away from something, then Spirit is always going to step in and remove it from your life. So then it could look like a Tower moment. If we don't make a choice, if we don't step into our power and walk away when we need to, then something could be removed from your life. But it's always for your highest good. It does look like there is some indecision here, especially with the Five of Swords. You could be having some internal mental conflict at this time. I feel like you want to distract yourself with lighter energies with that Page of Cups there. Could also be about a surprise offer coming into you, something better than you expected. Definitely an offer coming into you right now. Three of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Page of Cups, an offer coming into you. You're going to have choices. It doesn't have to be work, but they're giving the example that, if this were about work, maybe you don't like your old job, you've been meaning to change it for a long time, but you're not quite taking action steps on that. but there's going to be a surprise offer that comes in that's way better, a shining opportunity. And then you're in the debate about, well, should I stick with this or should I go with that? Or should I go with something else entirely? Or should I create my own business? Again, it doesn't have to be business, but that's the example of the feeling that your higher self is bringing through. So it's going to be really important for you at this time, whatever your situation is, to know that the power is in your hands. You don't ever have to be in fear of your decision because the power is always in your hands. Again, they brought through that word negotiation. So that means that you are the one, you're bringing something to the table with the Three of Pentacles. People want you. They're looking for you. So it's your choice if you want to be there or if you don't. So you're going to have to decide, what is your fulfillment? What is your happiness? Because that's what you're being encouraged to follow with the Page of Cups there. Not what makes sense. What feels right. That's how you're going to know, because you might be experiencing some confusion at this time. And this card is meant to represent what your higher self sees you as right now. It is always by way of pain one arrives at pleasure. The Tower. But with this card, it's also the message about staying true to yourself. So it's like your higher self sees you as taking a pause at this moment. And they're okay with that. That's good. It says, either kill me or take me as I am, because I'll be damned if I ever change. Take that out. I'm going to cut that part. Okay, so whatever's going on in your moment right now, in your situation, your higher self knows that you are going to successfully remain true to yourself. And they're encouraging you to do that, again, because you're the one that has the ability to negotiate. That means that you have something of value that other people want, that other people need. You don't have to just take the scraps. You have choice in this. And then we also have the card regret. I know that I cannot change the past. So this card is coming through from your higher self to let you know to let go of whatever this Tower moment is. Don't hang on to it. It's also another message here about letting happen what needs to happen, because again, not holding on too long. Sometimes something from your past, it's meant to be there, so just let it go into the past. And also the message keeps coming through about not living with any regrets. Don't live with any regrets. Don't make a choice that you feel like you're going to regret later. Happiness. You have to choose your happiness. Okay? You're going to be happy, and you have to choose your happiness. That is your message from your higher self. And our final card, participate. So again, encouraging you to get empowered, participate in this choice. Don't let the Tower moment be something that takes you by surprise. Make that choice. Rip the Band-Aid off is what Spirit is saying. Do not confuse intention with entitlement. The entitlement to demand from the world leaves you with nothing. The world is rich, and so are you. Okay, so see, this person is sitting off in the distance here, and there's a cup coming in, but you have to participate. You have to participate in your own happiness. There is going to be decision that you have to make. So Spirit, overall, your higher self wants you to know to be in your own power, to make this choice for yourself, but it is going to require you to put your best foot forward. It is going to require action on your part. Again, they want you to collaborate. Your higher self with your ego self. They want you to be a part of this, not just ignoring it and letting something happen. Okay, let me know what you thought in the comment section, and don't forget to hit subscribe before you head out, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in another video. Hi Pile 3, thank you for joining me here today. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit subscribe so that you can be a part of the channel here, a part of the community. And let's get these messages from your higher self. I feel like there's a message coming through first off to walk by faith and not by sight. Let's see what this card says. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. Okay, and walking by faith and not by sight. And remember, this is a message from your higher self about your situation at this time. So whatever situation came to your mind when you were drawn to the video, we're going to get information on that today from your higher self, the part of you that has the big picture perspective. Let's get your tarot, and we'll go from there. Seven of Swords in the reverse. Don't sabotage yourself. It feels like there is a message for someone about not going back to something. Acceptance is the key to inner peace, and then not sabotaging yourself. Because see, this is a person, you know, they're stealing the swords. It can be about deception, but this is about the way that you're treating yourself. It looks like there's something in your situation that you're very tempted to go back to, something or someone, a circumstance that you're tempted to go back to. But that's always how the criminal gets caught, right? Going back to the scene of the crime, going back to the place of your pain. If you know that someone or something always causes you pain or disappointment or upset, there's an encouragement to not go back to that. Even just wearing masks, right? Being a version of you that's not so authentic. Don't step back into that, is the encouragement from your higher self. Don't sabotage yourself. Page of Swords. There's more information to come, but you have to be alert. You have to be aware. Three of Swords. Yeah, definitely something that could have been hurting you or upsetting you, or something that's not good for you. This could even be a habit, as simple as eating something that you know is really bad for you and it's not going to help you get to your goals that you're setting for yourself. Accepting yourself as you are right now to give you the inner peace to be able to move forward. Yeah, it's like there's no point trying to change, so don't try and change that situation, but accept what you can control, which is yourself, your choices, how you show up in a situation or don't. You have the Death card, a transformation is being called for, and Knight of Swords, it's being called for quickly, fast-moving energy in your life. Getting out of an old pattern, an old way of being is fading away, leaving your life. The Page of Pentacles, there's nothing in the reverse. There's nothing else to learn from that situation. There's nothing else for you to receive from that situation. It's like something has been dried up and you're kind of looking back at it sometimes, but there's no point. You need to see what's next and what's new. But acceptance is going to be the key. That's your huge takeaway message. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. We have the Fool over here. So your higher self is begging you. I don't like using words like that, but that's the word that they are insisting on me using. So let me know if that's for you in the comment section, because they are insisting on, they are begging you. You're begging yourself to move on from something, to go forward, to finally make the choice, to finally make the change and just run off and don't look back. Like jump in, you know, feet first. You've already thought about this. You already know what's behind you. Don't go back to that. It's the Fool energy. Move forward. Starting something completely new. Okay, and this card is meant to represent how your higher self views you at this time. If you ever looked at me once Hearts can be broken, but souls should be shared. So again, coming out of that mask, not being afraid to love again, not being afraid to love yourself again, not being afraid to take a chance on you again. Also, I feel like you should look up the spiritual meaning of the color blue, royal blue. See if anything stands out when you look that up. There's something else for you on the horizon. Something else for you. But you have to choose to take that forward step instead of looking back and wondering about the past, because it's like your higher self is saying that's a closed chapter, whatever situation you're thinking of. Okay, and then we also have the card communication with 2. I feel like some kind of communication will be coming in, but Spirit is encouraging you to not listen to communication from this person or the situation, but to listen to the communication from your higher self, from your intuition, from your gut. Follow your own voice is the message that's coming out with this. Because there's something that you're really familiar with, like 2 peas in a pod. There's something that you're used to and comfortable with, but your higher self is encouraging you to move forward to something new and to something different. We also have the card service. I feel good when I can help others. So this is saying it's not selfish. Be in service of yourself at this time, because they have that message about not hurting yourself, not sabotaging yourself. Being in service also can be inspiring, like thinking of ways that you can help others can actually make you feel better. It might be something that gets you inspired to move forward. Like if this were an old job, for example, you might think of somewhere you can actually be of service, and that might give you the excitement that you need to go on this journey with the Fool and to move forward and stop looking backwards. So you need to find something that inspires you, and being in service is just a basic human need that helps you to feel good when you can help others. It helps you to see the light inside of yourself, is what your higher self is saying. And our final card here from your higher self is the Earth Puck, which is everything is here. Embrace the spiritual belief that everything already exists in the here and now. Live in the present moment and be grateful for what you have. So certainly with your cards here today, you could be someone who struggles with looking into the past, but there's that message there with the Page of Pentacles. There's nothing else for you to gain from that situation, person, place, or thing. And so this is really encouraging you, just like it said, to stay in the present moment and understand that there's nothing you want back there. Everything that you want is here and now. All right, that's the last message for you, pile number 3. Let me know what you thought in the comment section below. Don't forget to hit subscribe before you head out, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in another video.